Along with a growing number of infections, the coronavirus is spreading fear and discrimination against Asian Americans. Restaurants and other businesses in cities from New York to California have reported big drops in sales. We're also learning about reports of racist incidents at hotels and bullying of Asian American students.
We created Stop AAPI Hate as a reporting site for people to share their experiences and to document what was going on. We wanted to find out trends, like where it's happening, to whom it was happening, and then hold government accountable by creating policies that would stop the racism.
And I also noticed back to the government, I noticed that with the Trump is not president anymore. I noticed that he would say Chinese virus because it originated from China. So what are your thoughts on this? When how Trump handled it, and also with the United States government as a whole. What do you?
Yeah, that's a good question. So President Trump insisted on using the term Chinese virus, even though the World Health Organization said it's a stigmatizing term and he shouldn't, and others told him he shouldn't. And what that did then is we saw a direct relationship when he began to use the term, the incidence of racism increased. And what he did is he racialized the virus.
Why do you keep calling this the Chinese virus? There are reports of dozens of incidents of bias against Chinese Americans in this country. Your own aide, Secretary Azar, says he does not use this term. He says ethnicity does not cause the virus. Why do you keep using this? A lot of people say it's racist.
It's not racist at all. No, not at all. It comes from China. That's why. It comes from China. I want to be accurate.
Yeah,
please, John. Please.
Are you
I have great love for all of the people from our country. But as you know, China tried to say at one point, maybe they stopped now, that it was caused by American soldiers. That can't happen.
It's depressing to see how Asians are being treated and how we're being dehumanized, and how hate is normalized. And even though it's really sad, Asian Americans have the worst mental health of any racial group during COVID-19. I think what's encouraging to me is that I see a lot of Asians really stepping up to combat racism. So our elected leaders have passed resolutions, our celebrities and athletes have gone on social media. And I've seen a lot of, on the community level, students, churches, unions really fight racism. And it's really encouraging to me to see how the Asian American community, not just East Asians, but even South Asians and other groups have really stood up in support of especially Chinese who are being attacked at the moment. And so I'm looking forward to seeing how, as Asian Americans voted in greater numbers, that they could really continue to mobilize and stand up for their rights.
For sure. Thank you.